All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've been talking about this all week. This is DJ Suspicion, ladies and gentlemen. The guy I said I was scrolling down my timeline and I seen him scratching with his foot. And I reconsidered what the fuck I was doing. Because I was like, damn.
Oh, man.
So if y'all see him at my gigs and me not DJing, y'all know why. Because this motherfucker dope, man. How you doing, my brother?
All right, man. Yeah, good to be on. Thanks for having me, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Oh, man, it's a pleasure, man. Yeah, so back to that. So I seen Battle Cat. What was that the name of it?
Battle Cat?
It was the black record.
Black Cat Sylvester. Yeah,
Black Cat Sylvester. That's what it was.
Yeah, it's the second release on All Man Records for the scratch music, and it's my first record that's not me on my label. So
oh shit,
it's pretty dope. And yeah, so it contains like a single, like a regular, like a pop song single, and an instrumental, and all like the kind of components to go with it, so you can like scratch and play the song just with like the B-side of the record, and kind of like play it in like a live type of scenario.
That shit hard as fuck, man. So for people who don't know you and all that stuff, I'm gonna just go and start from the beginning, because I needed to know that. You just showed me the album and I was like, fuck. That's what I was wanting to ask about.
This one right here, the Black Cat Sylvester.
Oh yeah, make sure y'all get that, ladies and gentlemen. And also,
and there's two. It comes with two.
Two
records. It doubles. Yeah, a black one and a white one.
That's hard as fuck. And I can get that at All Man Records.
Yeah, allmanrecords.com.
Yeah, okay. Is that your company?
It is. Yeah, it's my label.
What?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, that's what I'm talking about. So yeah. Y'all go get that License to Skrill and check him out on YouTube. And I'm gonna have a snippet. Oh man. And I'm gonna have a snippet of this of you scratching with your foot at the end of this show. Yeah, man. Like that's just crazy. So all right, so what got you into, like, where are you from, for one?
I am from the DMV, is what we call it, the DC area. Northern Virginia, Maryland, you know.
Okay.
Outside DC.
So it's like like I know I go to this place called Texarkana where all the states meet. Is it something like that?
Pretty much.
Okay. Yeah. So what got you into hip hop, man? What's your music background? I don't know
really with like my music background. I started in like elementary school. I was playing like in the symphonic band, so that kind of really was where I kind of started, I guess.
Symphonic band? What was y'all doing?
Yeah, I was playing percussion.
What?
Snare drum.
My dog.
And then so again I got into the marching band, and then I picked up the guitar, played in bands, and then really what got me into to hip hop was I was producing, and then I wanted to play my own stuff. And so I got into DJing, and then that kind of opened up the whole world of like, turntablism and like, the roots of like the DJ culture,
right,
where that came from. And then of course, you get into hip hop and
right,
all the elements and all the what all the elements did over time to create, what hip hop is.
Yeah. Was you inspired like by guys like Jazzy Jeff, or did you just start up? Like how did
yeah, absolutely. Actually that's funny. Yeah, I was totally Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince. I think it was I was really young, and went on vacation with my family, and I found a DJ Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince mixtape in the back. And then
Damn.
it was like what was the
What?
I can't remember the name of the album. It was like the one with the Parents Just Don't Understand.
Hey, dude, that's the song, ain't it?
Yeah.
That's that fucking song,
yeah.
man.
But yeah, dude, scratching really was like what I would hear. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. What's happening? How do you do that? And I asked all the kids that I knew that listened to hip hop, like, how do you scratch? What are these guys doing? And like no one knew. They couldn't tell me. And like so one day I just like I was looking at my turntable and I had this the funny thing is it was AC/DC record.
AC/DC?
Yeah,
shit.
the song For Those About to Rock.
Oh,
So in
wow.
the middle of the song, he said, you know, for those about to rock, and he yells fire, and then they like shoot off a cannon. So I would scratch like where he yelled fire and then the cannon shot. But like it was just like it didn't really work very well on this big heavy belt drive rubber platter. So
right.
I just thought I took a washcloth from like the laundry room and put a hole in that shit. I put a hole in it. I hope my mom didn't find out, you know. I think it was like in middle school back then. I was, you know, still getting grounded for doing stupid stuff like that. But so I plopped it on the turntable and it started moving. I was like, oh shit, this is like, it wasn't getting stuck on the big rubber platter. So that was kind of like my first experience with scratching.
So it was
it
was a regular turntable?
It was a regular turntable, the old 70s Pioneer thing.
Oh yeah. And you start, man, so you got it out the mud. You got it out the fucking mud, man. So how'd you get the name DJ Suspicion? Like when all of that come, did you start off as Suspicion?
No, not really. I went through a few stupid names.
Oh yeah, you know how we do it.
I'm still not really convinced that Suspicion's not stupid, but it seemed to be the most fitting. You know, I've always been kind of suspicious.
People know you by that,
yeah, you know, yeah, and then you know, some people started calling me Suspect.
Yeah, we used to call you Suspect.
Yeah.
That's what it was, DJ Suspect.
Yeah, but it turns out there's a DJ Suspect in like Morocco or something is also a turntablist.
Oh wow.
So yeah, but I'm not sure who's more suspicious, you know, Suspect or Suspicion, but
right. Yeah, man, like I like the studio back there, man.
Thanks, man. Hell yeah.
It's dope, man. So are you producing music like too? Did you ever, because I know you and Rem still work together.
Yeah.
Did you do any tracks what y'all got going on?
You know, I did I've done a couple tracks here and there for Rem's, you know, albums or mixtapes. And he's done some verses for my stuff too.
Right. I know who do you like to collaborate with, man? I mean, are you collaborating with anybody or?
Yeah, I am. You know, this year has been a little bit different than others.
Man, this fucking year has been crazy as shit, my dog.
Yeah, so it's kind of like I might be having maybe a different approach to like who I'm going to choose to collaborate with.
Yeah.
But that, you know, it's a really important thing to collaborate with other people and also to collaborate with the right people.
Right.
But you know, like I've collaborated with DJ Sammy in Marseille, France. And we shot a scratch video last time I was over there.
Wow.
For Newmark, on the Newmark portable turntable we got right here.
Oh wow.
And we use this record here. Looks real nice up against the Mediterranean Sea out there. Like the color looked really cool in the video. But he's like the what do you call it? Like the ambassador of like portableism for the Newmark.
Yeah,
You know, he's
that's
kind of
dope.
like a
That's dope.
point person. Yeah, he's got this site called Scratch Everywhere. So it's kind of like in, you know,
Damn it, that's him. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
who you talking about. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Real cool dude, man.
Damn.
Great guy to collaborate with. You know, got a great reach.
How's this year been though, bro? Like I mean, all right, 2020 hit, and then what happened? Tell me about it.
Well, it was crazy. Like the Black Cat Sylvester record we were talking about a little while ago, I had that made last year. And, you know, when you make a record, there's so many different steps that you have to get right.
Right.
To get the final product right the way you want it. And there were a few steps that we kind of had to do over to make sure the record was like what we wanted, was the best thing. Like, for example, the track is written at 133 BPM. So it can continuously loop around the vinyl like a locked cut, like a locked groove.
So you mean the whole thing?
You could just scratch on it. Yeah, the whole thing. Like the instrumental plays, and at the end of the record, it just keeps going because it's the right tempo.
Wow.
It just never stops. So you can just like scratch over it for like 30 minutes. You know. Like,
man, where the hell was you when I was? Later. Yeah, where was you when I learned when I was learning this shit, man? Like,
I mean, I'm right here, man. You can still keep learning, you know.
God dang.
So that was one of the things that was wrong. Like the record was cut. And it was like, well, the groove isn't locked, so we had to have it redone. Anyway, by the time, let's see, I guess by the time I got here, it was already January, and there was another mishap, I had to say, and we had to have the whole run repressed.
Oh, fuck!
So, and you know, it's unfortunate. But you know, that's like, you know, that's one thing about All Man Records is like, I'm really trying to make the best quality stuff. I don't, you know,
exactly.
You know, like I don't want to send out bad records or scratched or warped records. Like if they're, you know, I go through all of them and like, you know, try to make sure that's not the problem. So we had to have this repressed. And then by the time it was done, it landed in mid-March. And that was when, you know, all the plugs started coming out. Just unplugged.
Man, dude.
So, and I actually had, you know, I was going to meet up with Sammy in London for Record Store Day.
Oh, and shit.
This was like going to be like the debut of the Scratch single, because that's what we call it. Like, you know, this type of record with the song, instrumental, and all of the stems to scratch it with. So it was like going to be a big thing. And it ended up being a different big thing.
Wow, I know.
So like, yeah, I didn't
damn.
Obviously didn't make it overseas.
Yeah, London was shut down by that time, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, or there was
around March,
there's really no like prospective like trips happening any soon, you know.
So what's your plans on I mean, so now it's available on your label, right?
So now it's available. You know, we went ahead with the release.
Yeah.
But it was just, you know, kind of got lost in the whole 2020 happenings.
Dude, 2020 was something else.
Yeah, it was something else. Really something else. So, you know, I still have plenty of them. I still have plenty of well, I got a lot of License to Skrill because of the concept of it. Those are in stock. Black Cat Sylvester is still in stock.
Man, dude. Your scratching is something different. What all right, let me ask you this. Like on the way up, because I'm jumping all around.
Yeah.
But at the same time, on the way coming up, because seriously, when we met, I remember, just like I said, you had a broke arm, and I was like, it's something about that dude. He was cool, and then Rem said he was cool, and then you was just different than the whole clique. Like you was a tech head. Like, dude, when it comes to some technical shit, ladies and gentlemen out there listening, this guy is a genius. Like he's a genius. If anybody gonna blow the world up, there you go. But but now, who was your biggest mentor in becoming, like, when you became DJ to make you who you are today? Who was your biggest mentor?
I have to think about that. I mean, like,
you may didn't have one, shit.
Maybe like, there were other like DJs and artists that I looked up to. I didn't really have like a direct mentor.
Right.
Sometimes, some like music professors, I could say were, kind of acted as a mentor.
Right. Like Shacklock, was you cool with Shacklock?
Yeah, totally. Shacklock and
man,
Dr. E, man.
Oh man,
Michael Harrington, yeah, definitely. Like he's, I still hit him up. I sent him these records. I was like, look, this bad boy's got an ISWC number.
Right.
Like, I don't know anybody else. There's probably, I'm sure there's a couple scratch records that have an ISWC number.
I don't know.
I'm sure a lot of those guys don't even know what that number is.
I'm gonna say I don't know many. Most, like that's a rare. Like that's a rare.
Well, see, the ISWC number it's associated. It's your songwriting number. So like when you go to a club and you, like, say if you're a club, bar, whatever, any type of venue that you go play your acoustic guitar, you play a song that you wrote that's registered with BMI, and then you go tell BMI, hey, I played this song at this venue, so you can collect your performance royalties.
Oh,
so that's what I do with this. Yeah. So that I can now play or battle in a competition. I could DJ at a venue, and I could play scratch my own record, and I can collect my performance royalties.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's dope. You just put everybody on game. I'm dead serious. You know how many people about to start?
Yeah. Hey man, scratch this at a football game at Nissan Stadium or stadium.
Right. Falcons need we play it over at the Dome.
Please do.
Hey man, those gigs be coming. Like they send me all of the great gigs that, like, to be honest, man, I'm just gonna keep it 100 with the world, man. I can't do some of those gigs. I can't even do them. Like this year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't do them because they're so big, the venues and all of that stuff, and they sell out. And then that's when I get the phobia, like, fuck, it's sold out. Like, I don't want to get the virus. You know what I mean? You got a booth, you know what I'm saying? You always can build a little, a wall between you if it's not a DJ booth.
Yeah.
But, man, just catching COVID, you know what I'm saying? When they say it's packed out, I back out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right? Yeah. No need for mingling and all of that.
What if somebody tried to become a DJ today? What would you tell them? Like today, if a 15-year-old kid walked up to you and said, "Man, I want to become a DJ," what would you tell them, man?
I might just say, "Hey, man, don't." I don't know. I'm like, what do you want to do? Like, why? Or I'd probably try to get him on the one of these, like scratching and, like, I don't know, man. Like,
dude, where do you start at? Where do you start? Because like when I look at what y'all, like, seriously, you and Kurt, O-Rig, what y'all be doing and shit, I'm like, man, fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get on that, my little Newmark party mix or some shit, but what y'all do, man, I really admire it. It's still an art though. That's never going nowhere. That's one thing. Right. You wouldn't have hip hop wouldn't exist without that. That'll never go nowhere. Right. How is vinyl sale? I mean, how is vinyls doing, like the sales and stuff like that now? Like, Is vinyl's up? That's why you press
Yeah,
vinyl?
vinyl's up. Yeah, vinyl's up. I think even the big pressing plant here in Nashville is like still expanding. You know, they're running 3 shifts pressing records
shit.
like 24/7, and people like having that physical thing again. You know, yeah, and I think that even like these with the new like portablism, like scratching and stuff, like these the 7-inch records are taking off too.
Oh, for real? Yeah, them 7-inch. Fuck yeah. That's fuck yeah. And they look better too. Just because when I buy them, like this is one of the guys I produced for some time, a little homie, Heem Stoke. When I get them, that's exactly what they do. I put them on the wall, I put them over here, but then I take the plastic off because I actually play them. You know what I mean? But like I'll get like 2 or 3, so like I can hang one up and have it, you know, as a collector. But I'd rather them 7 inches, man. It looks so much better. What is your creative process like? Like, how do you get your shit together, man? Like, you got a set?
I mean, I don't have really a set way, but
yeah,
like some things I really like it when things just come to me. Like I write songs too, like whatever, you know, punk rock, pop. I got like all kinds of genres of stuff, dude. I like make like house and techno and a lot of drum and bass. So like sometimes I'll just get something stuck in my head and I'll have to like run into like right here, you know, strap a guitar on or like get down on the beat machine or whatever. And then like, I could just bang it out in a couple hours and like, yo, that's dope. Sometimes when I'm not like, I don't have something like on the top of my head, I'll do like weird techniques. Like I'll pull up like a random number generator from Google and I'll plop in numbers and then I'll like make a sequence with that or make like a chord progression, you know, or maybe like, I'm, you know, just like books I'll flip through and just like put my finger on page and like, you know, make an instrument that's, I feel like is associated with that word.
Fuck yeah, that's like dope.
Weird stuff. Yeah.
That's fucking dope. All right, I'm gonna get down to the nitty gritty. What I want to know, what do you like to use? What's your tool of choice? Do you like you know, I guess what's your tool of choice? You like Ableton over, you know, something like Serato? I see a lot of these DJs using that, or you know, any other. What's your DAW? What's your favorite DAW?
For a DAW, I pretty much stick with Ableton.
Oh, so you actually you use Ableton? Yeah. You know what?
But I DJ with Serato.
Right. Yeah.
But you know, my DAW of choice is Ableton.
Yeah.
Mostly always using that. I have been getting into like making beats with code. That's what's actually up on the screen behind me right now is Sonic Pi.
Wow. Yeah.
I use the Raspberry Pi to, you know, program and code music. It's really interesting.
That's fucking dope, man. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah.
So like the more I think the more different things that I can do and get ideas different ways, I think that helps really create like an original, like organic sound.
Dude, your sound is amazing. Like I'm not gonna lie, like when these people hear it, oh man, like your sound, it got a fullness to it that a lot of like, because I would say it's, you know, the mastered sound or whatever. I'm talking about like your beats, just anything I've heard. Your sound is just something about it. Like it has like that soul. Mm-hmm. Like you know, people saying soul is out of hip hop right now sometimes.
Yeah. And you know, like
you got the soul.
Sometimes you got to reach for this bad boy. You know, the old school MPC.
Oh yeah. Shit! I see you.
Really? Yeah.
Fuck! I didn't even look.
Like, the converters in there and like the swing you can get with the beats is I keep one of those handy.
Yeah.
I also got the newer MPC Live, so I can be more portable with it too.
Fuck yeah, man.
And more compatible with, you know, the computers and stuff.
Man, that's crazy. That's where you get that sound from. Like, because I see that I got a homeboy. He got a lot of outboard shit, and I'm like, yo, man, you know, like what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's 20. Because me, it's all USB. You know, when I got into the production part, everything was what 2008, 2009. So like, I didn't really know too much before that. You know, And now it's just like. But that sound, if you have that MPC, shit, man, you winning. You know what I mean? Because it's beyond standard. You know, like when people say industry standard, I hate that shit because if you make a good sound, you just make a good sound, and you're known by your sound. You know.
Yeah, I think using like different random outboard things is you could mold your sound and add a little more color. Maybe it won't sound like the next guy that are, you know, using like the same sample packs and stuff, you know.
Right.
I'll definitely use some sample packs, but I usually am like, if for drums, like I'll usually layer stuff. I got a drum machine over there that I'll run through the modular rig sometimes, and filter and distort and sample, you know, some drum sounds. I actually really want to make a full drum kit like that. And
damn.
And
so you make your own kits?
Yes.
Fuck, I knew
I
it.
make a lot. I make a lot of partial kits too.
Yo, dog.
I start with an idea and like
I was just blown. I'm sitting there like, what? He was like, I'm gonna make my own. So that's fucking dope.
Yeah, you know, I mean, last year was January.
Yeah.
This year, Jesus, this year still. January, while I was waiting for all the record stuff to process and finally ship the final shipment of the records here, I kind of got bored. I took this mic into the kitchen and sampled all kinds of different things, and I just made some different drum kits, and not a completely full drum kit. It was just enough with a couple kicks and claps and snares to make the drum beat for this track.
Oh shit!
So that's more. I guess what I want to do is like finish more of those like drum racks that I could share with other people, and they can kind of use them too. But one of my favorite things is I built a keyboard out of a sine wave off of the coffee maker that beeped. That was really cool.
What the fuck, man? Yeah. Hey, man, you dope. You do some. Hey, but you know, like that's that back at SAE, man. You know, like they put me on a lot of game about that. Like, did you learn any of that from over there?
I mean, I kind of already like I had been into sampling and recording before SAE. I went there for business. Oh
yeah, you would
learn some more audio things.
Yeah. I forgot I was the rookie. You was over there for some other shit.
I was recording. Maybe I was recording a lot back in the day, and this that machine's pretty old too. It's been with me for a while.
Fuck.
I've had it almost 20 years.
Okay, so so you started a company, All Man Records, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how is that like? Tell me about the company. What is All Man Records?
Well, All Man Records is a record label. I actually started it in the 90s, and this is kind of like the second life of it. Put out a couple things in the mid to late 90s. It was like just band punk rock stuff, and I don't know what you maybe like pop or alternative stuff.
Yeah, like that.
And then
I know what you're talking about, like
and then and then I swayed away from like the guitar type music, and that's when I got into, producing and turntablism. And so, oh man, kind of just wasn't doing anything for all these years. And then after years of just, battling in the DMCs and doing more turntablist related events and things, I just decided, like, well, I have this knowledge. Got a degree in music business, and I need to put out some records. I'm starting to see some familiar faces at some of the battles, and like start to know people from other countries, other states, and started to just kind of make sense for me. It's like, well, let me put some stuff out.
Yeah.
And collect some performance royalties.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was kind of like, performance royalties was like a big aha moment. I was like, why don't I just create these scratch sounds from scratch, because that's where they came from.
Right.
And it's kind of like we've been regurgitating all these same sounds, the same off fresh, and I'm like, well, these guys made an off fresh. Why can't I? Like,
wow,
we're gonna do all man fresh. Cool.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yo, that's so do you have any artists that you signed, or it's just what's going on with artists? Like, you gonna...
The way I deal with artists is it's like the project. We do a project. I don't like do any exclusive deals where like I have this artist and they can't do anything with any other labels. It's just like kind of like a one-off. Hey, let's figure out a project we want to do, drop a contract, and put this out.
Right. Yeah.
So, and there's some more on the list to some more releases to come, and
sweet
other artists. But since this year was so different than we expected,
right.
Well, that's all still good. That's all still in the works.
Yeah. So, man, shoot. What's all right? I want to talk to you about the DMC. So, the journey to the DMC. How did that whole thing happen? I'm talking about from the very beginning of the DMC history, like, because that's a big thing, man.
You mean like
the journey? What
like
happened?
How the DMCs?
How it even happened?
Like the DMCs happening, or like my involvement with the DMCs?
Your involvement with the DMCs, and how did you find out what it was? All of that.
I mean, I'm trying to think back when I found out about the DMCs. It was a while ago. Around the time when I was purchasing turntables.
Yeah.
I think it might have been before that. Like the getting into scratching, and somebody's like, you ought to check out some DMC videos. I think it was like just a friend I went to high school with or something. So I started buying the VHS tapes of like the late 90s battles. And I was like, what? I can't do that. There's no way I can do that. I'm like, what the?
Yeah, that's what, looking at little videos and shit. That's what.
Well, but, and like, in the, like, in all actuality, this is the fucking heyday. And that's when DJs were slaying it. Like, all vinyl, and they're like doing shit that some turntables aren't doing today.
Just ain't supposed to do
on CV. But I mean, like, or like Spectacular, P-Trix, Rolly Row, like they're just like killer scratchers and jugglers. So I was like, man, am I gonna just throw these turntables away?
I know, right? You discouraged the fuck out of you.
Yeah, and I was still living in DC back then.
Yeah.
And so I mean, I kept with it. You know, I learned how to scratch, and I actually learned how to scratch wrong. So,
Oh,
which is great. As a result, I scratch with both hands. I'm
you
like
a left-hander like me?
no, I mean, I write with my right hand.
Okay, sweet,
My
sweet, sweet.
my regular record hand is the left hand, and this is my fader hand, like kind of like normal.
I get it. Yeah.
But when I like when I first learned scratching, I was using the line switch and scratching with my right hand. So
Okay,
now, like,
okay. I see. Yeah.
so then I was like, I figured out. I was like, I would start to go to more shows and see like guys scratching more, and I'm like, well, so they're like, it's what we're doing, like regular.
Yeah.
So I started doing that too.
Yeah. You started. Yeah.
Now I'm like hamster on this side, but normal on this side. And whatever this.
Man, yo, your shit is dope.
Thanks. Yeah. So yeah, so I'm in DC still, and I didn't really get good enough to compete before I moved out of DC, and I ultimately ended up in Nashville, which there's when
Dude, that's a spot though. I fucking love Nashville though.
Yeah, I mean, there's cool things about it, but like coming from
from
DC and like having I would be able to go to a show in New York at any moment,
Right. Yeah, that's a big difference.
That's where I picked up, like going to all those shows in New York, DC, Philly.
Fuck yeah.
That's really where I picked up like my style.
And I can see it. Yeah, I've always seen it too. Like always. Like you B-boy all the way. Like you are hip hop. Like that hip hop. That's what my connection was with you all the time. Like is that shit's in you. You know what I mean? Like you from that era, from that cloth, you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't too many of us out there in the world like that, like you've been on it like before me, shit.
Yeah, DC's a crazy great place.
Hell yeah. Especially for hip hop. It's underrated.
Yeah. And then, so back on the DMC, getting in. So I'm down here in Nashville, and all of a sudden I see that there's a DMC battle here. I'm like, wait, what? When did anybody like ever talk about DMCs here? So I'm not sure who I might know who organized it. I don't know, whatever. It was here, and a bunch of guys came in from out of town, and it was just weird for Nashville, man.
Was it a lot of people? Was it a big turnout or what?
It was decent. Honestly, it was several years ago. I don't remember exactly the turnout. I remember that there was a MC cipher too.
Oh, sweet.
So I just felt it looked like it made Nashville look not ready.
Yeah, because they don't be
DMC's ready. Like it wasn't. Yeah, you weren't ready. There wasn't like no one was doing any like. Yeah. No one was doing any of that. Like
Nashville just called
up. It was like me and Owen and Black Cat and Kids Meal and whoever else scratches, like the other two people.
Right. Right.
So like I went and actually the guy who won, DJ Spare Change, really dope. Really dope, really original turntablist too. I really like dig his style. From I think Dayton, Ohio. Yeah, I think he plays first, and then as one, I think plays second, maybe.
Shit, Ohio got some fucking heat out there, boy.
Yeah, so it was like that battle in Nashville happening. I was like, man, like we got to stand up for Nashville, man.
So they came down and killed.
Yeah, the next year after that, I started battling like I think I battled once that year. And then after that, I was like 3 to 5 times. Like I would travel and just hit, hit different DMC battles in different cities. And now, now Nashville's on the map in a little bit of a different way.
Fuck
So,
yeah. Well, it's 2020 now, so like everything's caught up. I think the whole playing field in all the music right now, every genre, I think it's kind of even. You know what I'm saying? The playing fields are there. It's like all about your brand and what you have to offer. And that's why I got you. That's why we talking anyway, because for real, like the All Man Records, I know what you can do. I know the passion. And that's why I'm kind of getting you to explain all of this stuff like that. You know, I ain't trying to, pull too much out of you. But yeah, what if kind of get off that for a second. What if I mean, who won have you ever won the DJ the DMC battle?
No, I've lost all of them.
Oh, sweet.
It's like
sweet.
I mean, most people just lose them.
Yeah, like yeah. That's
that's part of the training. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, part of the training.
I was watching this podcast with As One on it, and this guy, he's like, he wins battles every year, but he loses every year. Like he's like the top 4th place winner. Like he
oh shit.
When he always makes it to the US finals. You know what I mean? Like so there's a lot of that. It's like everybody loses.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like and
that's why some people don't battle. It's like, bro, they're like, there's one winner in the country.
So that's like, that's how you so that's what made you like, fuck it, let me get in this bitch.
Yeah, like I mean, are you gonna be in the top fucking 20?
Right,
in the fucking country? Or are you just gonna like not do it because you don't want to fucking lose?
Yeah.
Dude, it's the fucking process, dude. It's the process.
I'm happy you said that. That was some live shit. That's
like whether I ever fucking win, like, dude, it's the process. Like,
yeah.
You know, I see my friends put out records, like, you know, it's travel like this, you know, it's what we do. I mean, there's no money in winning anyways.
I mean, it's like the Olympics, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you train, spend all your fucking time and money training, traveling, and you still ain't gonna return shit.
You get some fucking
like,
but you know what? But you know what? That's why we do it, man. We love that shit.
It's like the process. You're out there meeting people, and then you're branding.
Yeah. Winning that shit is like the big dick. Like I got the biggest dick. You know what I'm saying? Like that's you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I got the biggest because it's just like the Olympics. The motherfuckers be winning, doing all of this stuff, and it's like, oh, y'all ain't gonna pay them nothing. But
I mean, they might get on a cereal box, but
the same with DJing though. Like, you know, like you still get other things. You know what I'm saying? You get the name, you be the man.
Yeah.
Shit, but you know, when is the next one?
The next battles are, I guess they're going to be next year.
It's COVID.
They happened online. It just recently.
Oh wow! So what? Yeah, I might
just recently. Yeah, they did the went through to the world finals. DJ Skills from France won again. I think this would be his 3rd world title. So I think he's
killing out that bitch. What's his name?
DJ Skills.
Oh, Skills.
Oh, he's
Skills.
bad. Yeah, dude.
I know. I know who. Yeah, I know who he is. I've been searching and shit. What's the best part of being a DJ, bro? Like, why do you do it?
Well, I think I do it now just because I've been doing it so long. I don't know what else to do. I've been like performing since elementary school, and I think there's something about being on a stage and performing, um, that I enjoy, and it's like,
Let me.
and
Let,
it's not like I guess I don't really enjoy like just DJing and playing some music for people
yeah.
more than like, you
Just
know,
be.
doing like scratching or like doing a performance like with a scratch band.
Yeah.
Like we used to have a group called Triple Click Mafia. It was 4 of us, and we would
Fuck yeah.
um, line up like 8 turntables, and we would play like
What?
really
So
cool routines.
was you in a like what? Were you working with a band at one point in time or some shit like
Oh
that?
yeah. I was playing with a metal band
Right.
called Static Heads.
Yeah. Static Heads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they went more. They were kind of like more rap metal when I was playing with them. I think they went a little bit more. I think they're still rapping some, but they more to the metal where they didn't where DJing didn't really fit anymore. So
Yeah. So it was
and
more.
and All Man Records kind of was taking my time too anyway. So it was kind of like a
Yeah.
just another like a stepping stone.
Yeah. 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 I
But it
well,
was cool. I mean I love playing with bands too. It's like especially as a DJ because I played in bands as like, you know, the guitar guy, and like we actually used to switch and I played drums too.
oh, that's
Um
fucking dope.
but yeah, dude, like I like metal. I listen to it, you know.
Yeah.
And I play guitar also. So like headbanging and scratching together, like that was so awesome.
Yeah.
Really
What?
fun.
That's
Really
kind of.
fun. We
That's
shot a bunch of
wild.
videos. Like, yeah, it was.
That's a wild. That's a yeah. That's a wild shit. Like I
Yeah,
like that.
if you think about it, look up the Static Heads video for Mask
Mask.
on YouTube. Yeah,
Okay.
that's a see me in there headbanging with my mohawk, the
Oh man.
leather jacket on.
Yeah, man. We go. I'm gonna have it. It's gonna be right here. Mask. Y'all check it out. It's gonna pop up. But you know how
I
that
think
shit.
yeah, I think the video is still up. I don't think they would have taken it down, but yeah, like
It's dope, man. I gotta see it.
yeah.
I gotta see it. It's
And
dope.
Static Heads
It's
also now
dope.
we brought them, they're working on some new stuff too that sounds actually one of the vocalists hollered at me the other day. Let me hear some of the new things sound really dope.
Oh shit. So
Keep
what's
an
the
eye out for
next
those guys.
what you got coming up though, man? Like what's your 2021 plans?
That I'm kind of plotting and scheming on that right now. So I don't know exactly, but I think we're gonna I just I'm taking this time plotting and scheming to see what I can put together. But
Yeah, me too.
there might it's really going to depend on how the next few months go too. I think
Yeah, I know, man. Like
I do have another release ready. Physically, the music is ready and mastered.
oh shit.
We're
Yeah.
just kind of trying to pick the right climate to release that in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I do want to do some digital stuff. I really like the like what I was talking about sample packs before. Like put out a sample pack that we can use to like make looper beats and scratch on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something for free that I can give to the DJ community.
So like would you
These
put it
pretty
on your
drums
web?
out of there.
You got a website?
Hmm?
All right. What's your website?
Allmanrecords.com and there's djsuspicion.com.
Fuck yeah. So yeah, you could put something like that on your website.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know what I'm saying, we go there and get loops and stuff like that. Like, oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
I'm a loop head.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Like,
I think I need to do a like maybe a digital scratch release, you know. Maybe
hell
something
yeah.
another thing for free for the community.
That license to Skrill, man. That when I say when you go to YouTube and just check it out, that video that's on your page, man, it's just life. And then the color of it, you know what I'm saying? Just to look at the record itself, the color of it is just. I said, what the fuck? I done seen a lot of stuff, but that right there is just like what? That's dope, man.
I like to cut on it, and honestly, what was it? It was I was in Barcelona 2 years ago, something like that.
Yeah.
It was the color of the water that really was inspiring and inspired me to like make like a turquoise record. Cause I mean, if you read up on the colors, like it's turquoise is like kind of like a inspiring artistic color, and yellow and purple.
Damn, that's dope.
Good too. So yeah,
How would
you got to think about those things.
Yeah, that's just dope. It's just I'm blown because
Yeah.
I'm like I've seen like sometimes you'll see red and you'll be like, oh yeah, that's dope, dude. When I looked at that, I was like, oh wow, it actually caught my attention so much to where like looked at it for a second and I was just like, why am I looking at this? You know what I mean? It's a good color, it's a good concept, dude. Like,
thanks.
You like have you 2020 was crazy in the US and stuff like that, but like overseas, would you ever consider moving overseas to DJ versus over here and to drop records? And how you doing it, like to the UK or somewhere?
Yeah, I mean,
totally.
I totally consider moving.
I really was thinking about that, like for real. I was like, man, like.
Yeah, it's like I'm a big drum and bass head, and like that's what I.
Right.
That's what I was DJing regularly in DC before I moved here.
Yeah, that drum and bass, man.
But it was like drum and bass with like hip hop acapellas and scratching and like kind of like Freaky Flow, DJ Odie, DJ Hype, AK 1200, those guys.
Yeah.
Physics. Also, this is like actually one of really dope DJs that's like into turntablism and drum and bass is JFB.
JFB.
Dude, he's like one of the dopest. I think he came in second in the world DMC battle this year.
Damn.
Super dope.
Who the fuck beat him?
Skills.
Yeah. That's too bad. He dope, man. Shout out to Skittles. Yeah. Shout out to Skittles.
Skills.
Cool. What's the name? JF.
Skills. JFB.
JFB. Okay, JFB a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
But shout out to Skittles, man. Because Skittles is God right now. Skittles is the unmentionable.
Skills.
We ain't gonna even talk about him. We're gonna talk about JFB because JFB a bad motherfucker to be, but yeah, so what you say about JFB? Is he
real dope, really dope drum and bass turntablist, but all around turntablist, like
right.
I mean,
I'm gonna check him out too.
Yeah, I think he like DJs for like some Olympic swim team or something really crazy. Like he's next level.
What do you do going into making an album like License to Skrill? Like, what was your process in making that album? How you got it finished? Like, I mean, because a lot of people don't know, it's hard to. I mean, a project like that is hard. That shit's hard. Like, there's no way around it. You know what I mean? Like, what was your process of getting it done, completed from start to finish?
Well, I made a checklist, I guess, and I compiled a big list of samples that I wanted to try or that I wanted to recreate and interpolate. And then I just kind of like I read them and tried to read them in the way that like originally that they were sampled, and then kind of like thought of people that that sounded different. Like I did some of them and I had a couple other guys come into the studio and do a few. So they kind of sounded, I was going for kind of like a really authentic interpolation to sound like the original sound, but also different. So you could, tell it was different.
Right.
And it's, obviously not that hard to make it a little different. So I got into the studio with a couple different sessions and some vocalists and myself and recorded all these words, and then I just started, dude, it was just lots of words and tracks, and then
shit everywhere.
And it was really a lot of shit everywhere. And but I was traveling a bunch during that time too, so I was able to kind of like sit there like on a train or plane and kind of like put them in different make different sentences and think about what kind of like made sense. And but it was tricky coming up with all of them and filling the record with the samples that were good enough, to make it onto an actual record. And then testing it, and then mixing it, was I guess took a couple times going back and forth and testing it to make sure that, as you move the record, the sound needs to be full enough to translate as a scratch.
Okay. Yeah.
So like it needs to, like, if say a word, how you look at it in your DAW and it kind of like creeps in or something, and it needs to have enough punch in the beginning to like, to hear that scratch in the beginning. Like fades don't work,
Yeah.
So a lot of trial and error, and like making lists, checklists, and phone calls.
Oof.
Keeping in touch,
People don't know, man. Producing is way, see, just like you said, phone calls. Producing is not just making the beat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And he like even and to find like this record. I like, not every record pressing plant does a 7-inch, and the record pressing plant.
I don't know nobody got no 7 inches right now. I'm gonna be honest. I hate to expose myself.
You don't know anybody that has 7-inch?
Like out of my friends that's dropping and stuff like that. I don't know nobody got none.
Yeah,
you're the only one right now. I mean, you just showed me just now. I'm like,
it's not cheap. That's part of the, that's the tricky part too.
Yeah, that's a tricky part. Yeah,
but getting this physical record, like I just had to find the right company, and then
always distribution,
the right packaging. Everyone, everybody's records are a little bit different. Like I said, in All Man, like my goal is to make like the best, like what I always wanted to have. As a DJ, or what I still want to have as a DJ turntablist. Really what I try to put out,
Yo, check it out. So kind of take you to another place. I always wanted to know this about you, man, because like for real, like I can go on forever talking about music with you, because dude, like you a bunch of information. Like a lot of dudes, everything you were saying for real, for you teaching me at the time. A lot of dudes are watching this show, that's game. But I want to ask you something. All right.
Yeah.
What's your take on aliens and shit, bro? Like, you believe in aliens, and you think they here right now?
Here on this planet right now?
Right now.
It's totally possible.
I
don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. No, I think it's totally possible. In fact, I see some people here and there walking around that it makes me, I wonder.
Yeah. I wonder. Yeah.
No, but I also see people that are like, man, you look like a try to be
yeah,
I be nice at the same time. Those people that sometimes like you look like you were a bird in another life, or you look like you were a pig in another life, or
that's what like, I think. That's what I think. Man, look, I be doing some of the craziest shit too. And now that's why I asked you that. That's been one of my emails. I get these emails with little questions, and then they want me to ask the next guest or whatever like that. So I just looked at it, and then it's like aliens. And that is.
I don't have any props with me, but I was in a band called The Sneak, and we dressed up as aliens. we would do theatrical performances. We landed.
Fuck yeah.
We landed a UFO on the stage.
No.
It came out dressed as alien.
No.
My alien had dreadlocks.
Yes.
This is on Facebook too and YouTube. You can.
All right, y'all check that out, man. Check it out.
The Sneak has a Facebook page. I think there's a couple videos.
The Sneak, that's a dope ass name.
Yeah, the Sneak, dude. Yeah, we dressed up as aliens and
man, dude.
We played shows like it's
full
on aliens. Like I made this big old helmet. That was great.
And y'all go on stage like the fucking Blue Man Group and rap. I mean, what was y'all doing?
Well, it was like what do we call it? Like space funk. It was like drum and bass, space funk, turntablism. Like it was.
Why the fuck y'all stop doing that?
Well, we were in Denver, Colorado at the time. We lived in Denver.
Okay.
You know, we talk about starting to back up. The drummer actually lives here in Nashville now. So it's just the two of us, and like he played an acoustic electric hybrid kit and ran into my MPC, and I played like synthesizers and turntables and this trusty old MPC.
Fuck.
Yeah, we would switch off kind of like he could play the bass line by triggering it on his electronic hi-hat.
Yeah. Okay.
And I could play it on the pads while he played the acoustic, and we would switch. It was pretty cool, man.
That's some dope shit. That's some dope.
Yeah, but so aliens, man, 100%.
Fuck yeah, hell yeah! I think we are aliens, man. Like, to be honest, I think we are the aliens. We are all that shit that we make up and talk about. I just think we some dope ass people. I think we really expand all that shit. Like, it's no possibility. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing that
could be. Yeah, I mean, there could be several races of aliens here.
Yeah, man.
In you know, human meat suits.
Yeah. I wish like the president of alien take his head off or something. Hey, let me ask you something. How is Nashville right now? Like, how is Nashville? Like, what's your favorite venue out there? Like, is like in the city of Nashville or whatever? You like DJing there, or do you like getting the fuck out of Nashville?
I like getting the fuck out of Nashville.
For real?
You know, like I seriously like I covered some DJ gigs here and there from some friends, and like honestly, I guess sometimes like, dude, I just like I'm not here to play NSYNC or Garth Brooks. Like I'm not that type of DJ. I'm not like, if that's DJing, I quit. You know, I hate it. Like I don't know if I'm being trolled or if like you really want me to play NSYNC. And to tell you the truth, I don't have music like that.
Yeah,
like, man, I could play drum and bass for you for a couple hours, but
for sure.
But Elton
you fuck
John,
with that drum and bass.
Yeah,
I do too.
Yeah, totally.
I do too.
Love that shit, dude. Yeah. But yeah, getting out of Nashville, it allows me to play more of the things that I like to.
Yeah,
in fact, I'd rather not just like DJ to be a jukebox, you know, like.
I feel you. See, like people that don't stay in Nashville see Nashville as damn out in that. Because I be telling my friend, man, I'm out in Nashville, man, I'm headed out to Nashville. But when you stay in Nashville, it's like, man, fuck this. I mean, that's to a certain degree when you're from somewhere else. Because
if you like
the shit.
Yes, like I guess when I go home to visit, and like a lot of people like, oh, I gotta get up for work in the morning. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I work for the government. I gotta be at the State Department by whatever. And like here, we're just like, it's a party town. That's cool. That's cool about it. Like, but if you like honky tonkin', you're gonna do much better here. You know?
Yeah, you're right.
I don't like honky tonkin'. I don't like country music. I don't like grits. I don't like corn. Like I don't like Southern food, so it's like, so and like I don't really eat meat either, man. So it's a little tricky.
Oh, word up!
Grits and like
word up.
Yeah,
Tell me about your health, man. Like, so you don't eat meat. That's something I'm into. You tried those, what's the name of them? They're not, it's something burgers.
So, Impossible?
Nah, it's the flame burger. Is it the flame burger? It's something, but it's an all veggie burger. No soy, no none of that. Just all veggie burger, like carrots and different little things, and mushrooms, all that mixed together. And it tastes like meat. You tried those yet? Like,
I don't know. Maybe I'll make my own usually. A lot.
Yeah. Well, they at Walmart, and they like in the section where lettuce and all of that stuff is at.
Okay.
And I looked at them. I was like, I forgot what the name of them is, man. I was supposed to give them a shout out, but that shit's good, man. So like your health is going good and everything like that, man. Like health is wealth.
So far.
I smoke a ton of weed, but I'm healthy as fuck.
I smoke some weed and drink some beer, and but I don't like to eat that nasty crap that like. I mean, if it's like in a box or has a brand or a commercial, or like I don't drink Coca-Cola, soda, I don't drink that shit.
Real shit.
Like, come on, man.
You said if it got a brand, you damn right.
Just give me some fucking carrots, bro.
So you heard they decriminalizing shit, man. Like, did they pass that bill? I don't know why the fuck I did a show on it the other day, but I didn't do the follow-up.
In what, federally?
Yeah.
Or I haven't been paying attention, man.
Me either, man.
That stupid shit.
It's been so much shit. I seen John Ossoff commercials so much to where I was just like, man, I might stop watching YouTube until after the election. And now he's back on YouTube commercials for some other shit. I'm like, bro, come on, man. Yeah, man, we got a lot of that shit this year, bro. But I know you don't even fool with media like that, do you? Like TV and movies and shit like that.
Well, I don't do TV, man. Like that's a TV, but it's
that's
monitor.
Exactly. I feel you.
Honestly, I don't really know how TV works these days. I
got a lot of friends don't even have them in their houses. They got big monitors. That's it.
Yeah, I'll show up at some, like, I don't know, go visit somebody or whatever, to visit the fam. Like,
yeah,
how does this television work? Why is there 800 channels? Like, I don't like. And then if I get it working, I can't. I'm like sitting there, like, all right.
Right.
Should I be able to do something and interact with this shit?
Right.
I need to,
And there's too many channels. Like Wiki. I mean, you can't.
I can't sit there and I don't have that patience.
Yeah, if it don't have a link, I usually don't. I'm getting ready to go on Roku, Amazon Prime, but man, I don't get into too much of that either, man. Like, did you get into the versus battles this year? Like, did you watch any of the versus battles?
I didn't actually.
What?
Maybe I'm slacking. I didn't.
Nah, you're not really, man. That shit's so soul, man. I'm gonna be honest. Like, that's my opinion. Like, it's so like. I'm like this. I hate predictable things, man. Now I don't hate them, but like I just don't entertain predictable things. Like,
yeah.
Like, it's just too predictable. Like Gucci Mane and Jeezy, I honestly like that because King Von just got killed out here, and hip hop kind of needed that. Mo3 got killed. Like, I did a report this year earlier. It was 108 rappers. Like, to this day, right now, 108 rappers died in the country this year. 108. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, but this year, man, this year been a motherfucker, man, when it comes to that. But I watch, I watch, I was getting ready to watch the one that came up just now, Keisha Cole and Ashanti, and then Ashanti got COVID or some shit. Yeah.
I think I saw a little bit of it was Premier and right? DJ Premier did one with
that's the one, Premier and who the fuck was it, man? See, that's a damn shame, dude. Like,
RZA?
Yeah, it was RZA.
Okay.
And you know what? I didn't like that shit. That's why I stopped
it didn't
liking.
seem like a battle. Like I just,
Bro, that shit was like. RZA had like.
I love both of them as producers. Like
me too. I don't even know who's the best. Like they still neck and neck to me. You know, like
yeah.
Because RZA, without RZA, man, I don't know where I would be musically. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. He's such a huge influence. What have you ever? You know any girl DJs? Female?
Yeah.
You do? What's the dopest female DJ? I just there's a couple dope female DJ I just discovered. I'm like, damn, bro.
Well,
I think they talent almost better than men. The ones I know.
Yeah.
Not you, but
I mean,
shit.
like, hell, I've been beaten by girls. Shit. You know?
Hey, that's funny. I die laughing at your ass. I don't know.
I know, bitch.
She a bad motherfucker
part of the process. You know what? I can't remember what year it was. It was just in the recent few years, the U.S. finalist, DJ Pearly, female DJ, won the U.S. finals and went on to the world.
That's dope.
She's real dope.
Yeah, you know, women.
She's like an up and comer, like younger, like and then there's like more seasoned, like pro DJs like DJ Shorty.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. And Cutting Candy.
Oh wow, yeah.
Trying to think who else. I mean, there's they're out there. They're out there.
Shoot. What famous DJs you would like to meet in your lifetime? I mean, like as a one-on-one sit down, let's talk about it. Maybe you can tell me one thing that I've always wanted to know.
Let me think. I haven't thought about that.
Yeah. That's crazy. That my top DJ is Jazzy Jeff. Like I asked that motherfucker all kinds of shit.
Yeah, I think well, I got like different, there's different top DJs. Like, one DJ I really look up to a lot is Kid Koala. Like I mean, he's just amazing. He's probably one of the most original DJs that there is. Like he super creative and does original stuff. He's not just like, DJing a wedding or like he does just rock a party.
Real shit.
He's and he's an illustrator also, and I think he did this not too long, like a couple years ago, did a video game, like a b-boy video game where he drew the characters and he did the music for it. Wow. You can like have b-boy battles instead of like fighting.
Wow.
Instead of punching and kicking, you like windmill and shit each other. And like he does like interactive things. Yeah, dude, yeah. And just interactive things where at his shows, like we'll have the audience, they will sit at tables of like 4 or 5 people, and then they have a turntable.
Yeah, that's dope.
A couple different colored records, and then there's like a conductor telling people which color record to put on, and Kid Koala's playing, and then like the audience is playing along with him. So and I've met him before and I talked to him before, but like I think as far as like I could probably have like a longer sit down with him and discuss like some more of these creative things, because there's just the things he does is amazing. And let's see, I think it probably like some really technical scratch DJ I would like to have a sit down with.
Right.
But I mean, I do that from time to time, like I'll travel and like meet up with other DJs and that are really dope, and fortunately I'll, I'm there with them and I can, talk to them and share.
Yeah. Cause that's the only way, like, it's like, that vibe. Like it's only so much, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta have that, you gotta get that vibe. I don't know what it is. That's when I get
Yeah,
with
it's hard to just push yourself without any other like
yeah.
influences, you know what I mean? Like it's just yeah.
I ask every DJ, like if I run into a DJ, I don't know nothing about you, but I'm gonna ask you, you know, or watch
Mhm.
you, or kind of, you know what I'm saying? I do that. Just like every time I'm around anybody, I just kind of look and I
Yeah,
ask them one, two, you know, I get something from everybody.
yeah.
Man, so this it was another thing that I wanted to what was it? So social media. What's your social media pages? Are you on Facebook,
Yeah, I'm on
Instagram?
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, although I don't like tweet much. You know,
Yeah,
I exist there.
I got like that
And
for a little bit.
yeah, I mean, you know, I'm on them all. It's all DJ Suspicion. Like
Yeah.
my personal Facebook page is Henry DJ Suspicion Varno.
Straight
That's what
up.
I use mostly. I guess I maybe should get more involved, like with using the artist page more. But you know, whatever. It's
Man, I know, like, what the
you
fuck,
know. So
man? Come
there's
on,
the
man.
DJ Suspicion
You're right.
on Instagram also. TikTok, DJ Suspicion.
So you do TikTok?
Sometimes, yeah, I do. I have some videos on TikTok. I
Man, what?
probably will do some more. I guess you know I got to put that foot video on.
Can I get a song on, like, can I do a TikTok video and get licensed to Skrill on there?
You can get Chatterbox. This one.
Chatterbox?
Yeah, that's the name of the Black Cat Sylvester record.
Boom. All right.
That's
Bet.
on there.
What's up with the name Black Cat Sylvester? What's up with that? I like that.
That's I don't know. That's his that's what he named himself. I dig it. I think he's just this, you know, suspicious black cat character that, you know, is
That's
there
dope.
hiding in the background.
Right.
You know, no one really knows who he is.
For sure, right? You
But
listen.
he is out there, and it's not me. It's a different guy. It's not me. I did not create that as another moniker or anything. Actually, check out he's got a his Instagram too, Black Cat Sylvester.
Black Cat Sylvester. All right.
Yeah, he's wild.
Oh man, I'm gonna check him out.
He's wild. He plays the synth table. Definitely should check out some of his IG videos.
Yeah. Let me ask you something, man. Like on some real shit, on some real ass shit. And this is random as fuck. But I was talking about this the other day, man. We all was asking each other, have you ever got fired from a job? You know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever got fired from the job? And we was telling the stories because we needed something to uplift us. And I said, you know, and we came up with that. So we went around the table and we talked about it. So have you ever got fired from a job?
Yeah. I wish
to everybody.
Not man. I mean, I wish I had an interesting story.
So
maybe like let me I've had so many jobs, man.
Discreetly got rid of you?
I had well, you know what? There was a place that discreetly got rid of me.
Oh,
that one
man.
time it was a fucking record store too.
Man, that sucked. That really sucked.
It was my second job, and I was just using it to like buy records. We had this hold bin, like, so I would just like put as much in the hold bin as I think my paycheck would be.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then I would just go home with records. I'd just leave my paycheck. But I came into work one time and I was like, oh, let me check out the schedule. I was like, wait a minute. Somebody took my name off. Yeah, I didn't change my name or someone moved it. Or
hello. Yeah.
But that's okay. I mean, I had to miss, you know, I had to call out a few times for car trouble because I had to fix the car so I could make it to my real job that paid my bills. So
yeah,
it was all right. And, you know, I mean, I wish I had a better story, you know, like.
Nah, you ain't gotta have no better story than that, man. It's just, it is what it is.
One time I was like, I got fired by this crazy guy one time at a different job. I was like 18 or so. I was working in a beer store deli making sandwiches. And this guy, it's funnier what happened next after this guy.
I already know
it was like this fucking like 100% like Greek hothead dude, like, and oh, he owned a beer store and would like I guess he would like to get a little, he'd like to have a little pick me up during the day and get busy, you know, for the lunch rush and stuff, and then he would like to chill out after the lunch rush, and he would kind of crack beers and bring them back to us after fucking cussing us out through the intercom from the front of the store to like go faster. I'm gonna come back there, run circles. I'm gonna get you. It's just like, I was like, wow, this shit out nuts, dude. So like, I came in. That job was in DC, and I was driving there from Maryland, and like, yeah, I would get caught in traffic and oversleep, and I'm fucking 18 years old, and came in late, and that's it, you're out of here. He did the classic thing, and I was like, I just did a pivot. I didn't even say shit. I just did a pivot and turn around. But like, the funny part of the story is when I went and I applied for the next job to get, and they were like, have you ever been fired? And I'm like, well, I was raised to tell the truth. So I said yes. And it was like, well, what was the reason? I was like, this motherfucker was a cokehead. So they like, and I was like, so I never heard back from them. And I called my friend that worked there. I was like, yo, bro, like, can you see what's going on with my application? He's like, yeah, I checked and there was 2 piles and yours was in the definitely not pile. So, you know, that's when I was like, you know what? Telling the truth doesn't always work.
Fuck no. No, man.
I mean, this guy was like, it was like literally a cokehead.
See, that's
don't tell nobody that. Don't.
Yeah, man. Oh my God.
Nobody knows who that was.
Oh shit. Oh,
are we supposed to be talking about these things?
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway.
I thought that was pretty fun. I mean, like, I still think about that. I'm like, when I have to selectively tell a fib.
Yeah. But
when I have to lie.
Just like, man, because sometimes you have to fucking lie because, like, the truth will get you denied. You're like, damn, like on aptitude tests, all of that shit, like, you have to lie in order to get through the aptitude test. If you be honest, you're definitely, that ain't gonna work. And then, like, if you have a slight mental illness about yourself, you know how some people are just like 1/3 off. They smart enough, but they just a little bit. And shit, they gonna fail them tests. They ain't gonna get the job at Walmart. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, I did that too.
Yo, man, I tried to get a job at Burger King.
I told them that one question I said, if you had to work and you something about smoking a joint on your day off or some shit. I was like, fucking course. Like,
are you gonna smoke a joint on your day off?
Yeah. I mean,
damn, Skippy.
Oh, I should have lied.
Oh man.
Are you gonna lie or are you gonna like? I don't know. Fucking shit's weird.
Dude, what's next in life, man? Like, what's next in life? Would you like to where do you see the company going, man? Like, I mean, you know, where do you want to be going? Because I speak affirmations. Wherever you say you're going, that's where you're going, bro.
Yeah, totally.
You know, where you see everything going, not predicting it, because like, yeah, I think the same thing you think, but like in positive. Yeah, you know, like, what you want to happen?
I think I'm kind of starting to rethink that this year. I think that I'm starting to think more about sync licensing and yeah, get more involved with like in like video, movies, television, video games, you know, things like that, because there's, I mean, I'm sure there'll be
Dude, that's where the fuck is that?
Not really, but
yeah.
you know, so that's kind of what I'm, one of the things I'm thinking about. Now also it's kind of like programming a little bit, working on apps, beat loopers, and things of that nature that are related in this, to this industry. Like there's a lot of like beat loopers, like there's that turntablists would gather and like scratch for hours, and then after you use the beat looper, you gotta have a new one, and then like you go back to use the old ones, and then but I think there's there's room for opportunities for stuff like that, and maybe even some things that have nothing to do with DJing or music at all. Who knows? Electronics and modular synthesis is also another thing that takes up a good amount of my time too. So
fuck yeah, that shit is
building synthesizers. Who knows? Maybe I'll.
That's fucking dope. You ever thought about making a keyboard? A synth.
Yeah, I have. I made this.
You what?
I made. There's a pie of Fat Man. I made from a kit. I didn't design it myself.
Yeah.
But yes, that's another thing. Like I want to learn enough to where I can design my own. That would
that's fucking dope.
Pretty cool. So I'm getting into building more synths or modules with a little bit less instruction, or a little bit that require a little more hands-on stuff. Like that one I built there, like it came in a kit, and
like Raspberry Pi.
Kind
like
of
how you put it
with the Raspberry Pi. It's already the chipboard's already assembled. You just kind of gotta build the case and stuff for it. But with the Raspberry Pi, you can program other like chipboards and stuff to execute certain tasks. Like I could build a little Pee-wee's Playhouse thing, or a Rube Goldberg that goes around my damn studio, and it will turn the synth knobs for me, or like
damn. That's so hard. That's so hardcore ass shit.
Yeah, I just I guess I could like. I guess I don't know. 2020 has been so bad. I've been able to nerd out a little bit here, and
I ate a lot of mushrooms.
Yeah,
I ate a lot of fucking mushrooms this year.
I should probably do that too. Actually.
Oh man, dude,
Maybe we'll get another like 6 months like this.
Man, look, I'm serious. And what happened was I was about to go. I felt like going crazy at first because it was like no gigs. You know what I mean? It's like when you got some promising shit going on, and then those promising people and good people actually come to you and say, "Man, I can't do it." You know what I'm saying? Like we're not doing this, and it's like, well, damn, dude, I got bills. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, that's how I'm looking at. And dude, I don't know. I just got a lot of faith in a lot of shit. So I took me some mushrooms and said, fuck it. Basically, like one day, and then after that, like Swisher hit me up and shit started happening. I started just doing the podcast and things started happening right. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really get pissed off, but it took I went through a lot of bullshit before it started happening right. But I just kept taking mushrooms after that. I was like, man, look, So like once a month, like I've been taking mushrooms, chilling, and smoking a lot of weed and making beats and doing stuff, because you can't let this year get you. You definitely got to be planned up for next year though, because oh shit, I'm gonna just cut all that. Hold up, man. Did you see the fucking fight?
What fight?
The Nate Robinson, Jake Paul.
Nah, man. I saw the rules of the fight and I didn't even bother to fucking watch this shit.
Yeah, dude. Man, but Jake Paul got knocked out.
I don't know.
I mean, Nate Robinson.
Yeah, I heard about it. I saw the meme.
Oh yeah, I know you saw the meme. That's the thing. That meme is so that bitch out there so far to where somebody might have text messaged me that meme. I mean, like it was everywhere. They took my YouTube video down. I did a live. I did a live and then I put it on YouTube. They took that shit down. I was like, damn, he mad.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, man. He called that dude out, man. He called him out. He called that motherfucker out. Got his ass in the ring and thought it was a game and got knocked out. Like his kids was there, his wife was there.
Oh no,
dude! Could you just imagine getting knocked out?
I mean, are they both even boxers? Like,
well, Jake Paul's a YouTube dude. Then he been boxing for 3 years.
Okay.
See, that right there is a red flag, man. He been boxing for 3 years, like.
And Nate Robinson was just a basketball player.
Yeah. And Nate Robinson called him out because he was like, "That's an easy win. I could beat him." And he got.
Yeah, he wasn't even a boxer.
Yeah.
What the fuck is he doing?
Like. He got drugged. I love that shit. Like I watched that shit over and out. Man, it's like yes. And now his brother about to fight Mayweather, but that's some other shit. I'm not gonna watch that. Man, so you wanna if you could tour anywhere, where would it be?
Tour anywhere, where it be like I guess playing DJ gigs?
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, I'm like fucking anywhere.
Yeah.
But I don't know other languages that well.
Yeah.
And being the drum and bass head that I am, I know Australia and the UK and Europe.
Yeah.
Would
that'll be the shit though.
Yeah, and I want to. Yeah, I would like to go a little more into Eastern Europe as well.
Damn, that's dope. Yeah,
Eastern Europe. I guess I don't really know a whole lot about what they're listening to in the clubs. So
I mean, it's
I'd be down. Yeah,
they music is. I stay up on their music a lot, man. I kind of like they like the old America. They like a step behind America to me always in my head. Like they that shit that I like. Like you can actually, a lot of them dudes still like 90s hip hop. Like,
oh yeah, dude, yeah,
all day. You know what I mean? Like,
I love that stuff over there. Actually, yeah. I was in when I was in Barcelona. We were in a coffee shop, asking this. Just 20-something-year-old kid that worked there, what he's listening to. He put on some really dope stuff. He turned me on to Salmo, which is an Italian rapper. I don't know if you heard that guy.
Yeah, I think I seen him on YouTube, Round the World Rapper thing.
Dope. And then some customers came in, and like the shop owner was like, "Hey, change this." So he puts on Wu-Tang, and I'm like,
"Fuck yeah."
What?
Fuck yeah.
This guy it's like, so it's shit. They love it. Even like like the older adults dig it. Yeah. They love hip hop over there. It's just
they do, man.
Graffiti too. Graffiti's everywhere.
Oh man, so what's so man, what you up to though, man? Like what's So you say you're not doing many gigs right now, or how is it in Nashville for the gigs? Like y'all shut down out there?
Yeah, there's not really any. I mean, well, yeah, there's not really any gigs and that I know of. I mean, I was riding the motorcycle through downtown yesterday. Actually, there was some country music playing, and there's I don't understand. I just don't understand what's going on. I'm not paying attention enough.
Yeah. Like, is Broadway rapper still out there?
Rappers?
You remember Broadway rapper the dude he used to have the drums and he used to sit on like.
Oh yeah. I didn't hear any. I definitely didn't hear any. You know, it's not as packed as normal. It almost like it kind of reminded me of Nashville like 10 years ago. It was just normal then. But
yeah. Now Graham was the shit though.
Yeah.
Did you ever go to Graham?
Yeah.
What? Yeah, Graham Central was the shit, man.
But yeah, I mean, a lot of places closed down. Like I had some DJ friends that just the places they were DJing for closed down because they couldn't sustain business anymore.
Yeah. Man, look, people don't know what's about to happen.
Generally, no one's really DJing.
Nobody, man. I'm telling you, man. Like,
I mean, here and there's some private parties.
Yeah.
I've seen people do, but like, you know.
Man, you better call. Hey, man. I don't know, man. Check out here, man. Check out here. Atlanta, man, is where it's at. I mean, yeah. I don't want to put that out there too big, you know what I'm saying? But like, for real, seriously, bro, that's, you know, it's a lot of stuff. I don't know if it's safe. That's what I'm telling you. Anything that's sold out, I'm not even fucking with it. I'm just being honest. If it's sold out, I'm good, man, because even Debo just fucking died of COVID, and I'm not scared of COVID. I don't give a fuck about, you know, like all the conspiracies and nothing. I know that you can get sick and whatever, but I ain't throwing on the mask all the time. Like, you know, I'm not gonna even lie, but I'm not gonna put myself in a situation with a lot of people around, and I know it can happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I mean, you know, it's like mathematics.
Fucking Fred the Godson died.
I mean, like, there's
like
a lot. It's weird. I fucking hate people anyways. I stay away from them already.
Me
no,
too,
I don't
man.
hate them. I'm just kidding.
What's your sign? I'm gonna see if you really do hate them.
Taurus.
Fuck yeah. Dude, but you smart as fuck though. Just like the Tauruses be smart as fuck. Yeah, you was always like a technician though, man. Like you know some shit though.
Tauruses are gooches, man.
Yeah, man. Did you ever skateboard?
Yes, but mostly inline rollerblade.
Okay. No longboard.
Not really. I mean,
yeah. Shit.
I was a aggressive skater in BMX.
Hell yeah.
Stiff.
Hell yeah, man. Shit. So what platforms can I get your album on, man?
Well, License to Skrill is not available digitally.
I can't get it digitally?
No, it's just a bunch of scratch sounds. You don't want it digitally. No, you can only like wax. Only wax.
Oh yeah. That's why you say you would do the sound pack.
It's a scratch record, yeah.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So you would do the sound. All right. So you saying, will you chop that up and do a sound kit on that, some of your scratches? Because that's how I get my scratches. Unless I just do it myself. You know what I'm saying? Do it myself.
Yeah, I
get loop scratches.
I mean, eventually, like I'll probably digitize License to Skrill.
Yeah.
After I sell enough physical copies. Mm-hmm. But you can get Chatterbox, Black Cat Sylvester Chatterbox on all the platforms like Spotify.
For
iTunes,
sure. So I have to go to your I go to your site.
You got to go to my site. You can go to djsuspicion.com or allmanrecords.com to get the physical stuff. And I also got merch like t-shirts and all that crap too.
Oh shit! You got the show right now on the screen?
I do actually have some hand screen printed stuff that was made here locally by the Beat Deli,
Fuck yeah.
by another fellow DJ. That Well, I haven't put out yet. I was going to do kind of like an end of the year special with a buy a record, get a T-shirt, or some sort of deal like that.
Fuck yeah.
They were kind of loud. Yeah, let me grab one. There's just another.
Go ahead, man. Shit, handle your business.
All right.
Let me see.
Hit the mic. All right. So, and this first one, if take you back earlier when I was talking about one of the first record I scratched with, the AC/DC record. It just happened to, I just had this idea and it worked out. So I did. This is
dope.
a mock off of the AC/DC for those about to rock.
Wow.
I salute you. So I did for those about to scratch.
That's
salute you.
Dope.
All Man Records.
Fuck
backwards,
yeah.
But it's cool. So
fuck yeah.
Then I also got this Suspicion shirt. I'm big into punk rock and stuff, and I just couldn't help myself.
Punk rock hard as fuck.
Never mind the Bullocks. Instead of the Sex Pistols, here's Suspicion.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Hell yeah, dude. So those.
And I get that at the website.
There's a version of this, like on the site. The screen printed one is not on the site. Okay. There's a digital print that you can order that will be print at the shop and drop shipped to you. Sweet. But these are only available here, like from me.
Yeah.
So they aren't on the site yet.
That's fucking hard, though.
So it's kind of exclusive.
I like that shit. I like that shit. Yeah, it's exclusive, man. Y'all go out to Nashville.
I'll put them on the site. And
yeah, put them on the site, man. This shit.
Yeah, I just, there's all these distractions.
Dude, so man, you got so much gear. Do you work out? Do you work every day? Do you get on it every day?
I do, man.
Me too, man.
Especially now, I don't know what else to do, but like, I'll be on it every day, anyways.
You in a relationship
with this?
Me too, dog.
Is that what you mean?
Hey, dog. Hey, that's me. Like, I'm living my best life. I love being single because it's like I'm married to this shit, man. It's like, man, yeah, it's good to get up and be able to just create or not. You know what I'm saying? It's like, at least fuck with the idea. No distraction.
I mean, sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I don't know what to do with myself, so I come make a track.
My work hours, I go to sleep at 10 o'clock at night. And I wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I have tea about 2:30. Mm-hmm. And then I start doing Zen from practicing Zen from the time about 2:30 to about 3:30, until I start feeling awake. Mm-hmm. And then after that, man, it's like the best time because you get more of your day. Nobody's woke. You can do whatever. And you grow with the day, you know what I'm saying? And by the time 10 o'clock roll around again, you fucking tired, dude, Mm-hmm. But yeah, I've been doing that shit, man. Like, do you practice? Do you listen to like Alan Watts or anybody like that? Like Alan Watts, Terrence McKenna. Any of them guys?
No, should I?
Like, why you? I mean, like, I would think that you would be like into yoga or something like that because you're a vegetarian and that's usually like the thing that follows.
I mean, I listen to Krishna Das.
Oh, damn.
I listen to Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan.
All right.
I listen to Anushka and Ravi Shankar.
What?
Yeah, totally. Like
my dog.
There's this Buddhist punk rock band that I like, Shelter.
What? Dope. That's the name of them, Shelter?
Shelter, yeah.
I'm gonna check them out. They are Buddhist punk rock. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I gotta hear that shit.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man, so yeah, I wonder, I don't know who you
Yeah,
I don't know
like
why. I don't know who you said, but yeah, whatever.
he was like, I don't know them motherfuckers, but I know.
Yeah, I grew up like really close to a Buddhist temple, and
Yeah,
it was bike riding distance. So I used to go there and meditate a lot,
right.
especially after like growing up, like being forced to like grow up Catholic or the
Yeah.
Catholicism thing. I kind of like
Fuck yeah.
I felt a little more at home in like Buddhist temple, just kind of chilling and like
Fuck yeah.
walking through the rock garden. So I kind of like
Right, right,
had my
right.
own.
That's dope, man.
Yeah,
That's dope.
yeah, and we
That's
don't like to kill animals for their
right, right. For their
chew
food.
on them.
Hey, do you think it's because I think for real it's some type of I don't know if they being sacrificed to the aliens. I don't know if it's a war on animals, but have you ever, like I can understand a person because I do eat fish,
Mm-hmm.
but I can understand a person, you're hungry and you need to hunt and you eat what you kill and you only can eat so much like that. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? You shouldn't be able to refrigerate it, right? Eat that shit or not. And I think that's how things should be. But they got grocery stores on every corner
mm-hmm.
full of meat, factories full of cows and stuff like that.
Um,
And it's just like, what you think that is, man?
I think it's money.
Yeah, that's some
I
fucked
mean,
up
it
shit.
is money. Yeah, it's just
Just
like
think about if you're a cow, cows got a consciousness damn near like a human, like a thinking process, like almost like a human. And it's like, what the fuck? And it's people
yeah. I
like,
mean, yeah,
yeah,
it's weird. Like I totally like all for like hunting game and like eating it. Like you got to survive. That's it's human
yeah,
nature.
that's
It's like we're this what we did before. Like
natural selection,
you know,
I guess.
yeah. I mean, but now we're doing different shit. Like we're driving around in cars. Like we don't have to ride around in horse and buggies anymore. Like
Right, I know.
I don't have to walk out and kill a rabbit and start a fire with my fucking sticks like this to cook it. Like,
Yeah, right.
I can just go buy a bag of apples and carrots and whatever. I could grow them too if I wanted to. Whatever.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know, but there's plenty of options and like it's just gross, dude. Like if you seriously like when you see meat,
right.
it looks like fucking fecal matter. Like,
Yeah, it do. It really do.
like I ain't trying to like, especially like you never
You
eat
say fecal matter.
who the fuck wants to eat a beef kebab?
Yeah, right.
I mean, it might taste good. I'm sure. Like I'd probably eat one. I'm like, this is good. But dude, that shit
Yeah,
looks
if you got the
hard.
mad munchies, and that's probably the only thing
Yeah.
available to eat.
And you know what? I did. I ate a chicken kebab
Yeah,
a year or two ago when I was in London, and
ain't nothing wrong with every now and then.
I mean, yeah. If I didn't eat that, I probably would have. We were
But
drinking stuff.
shopping every week, every day, eating that shit all the time. It's just like,
Yeah.
bro, like we some ridiculous things on this planet Earth, man. Like we're ridiculous, man. Like, and I don't think it's the people. I don't think it's us. It's just the laws and the way that shit is. Like whoever like makes society's rules and standards, those are the motherfuckers.
Yeah, and how they evolve with us and all the legislation that happens.
Yeah, man.
It's like
You be checking out Edward Snowden, man.
Some I don't know. Stay away from all that shit.
Yeah,
just like
man.
can't handle any more of it. I'm like,
Yo,
what's
man.
like what's truth, what's conspiracy, what's like
like flat earth.
And like, and
what the fuck? It's like too much shit, dog.
It's too much. Like the earth's not flat. I could pretty you know what I mean? Like
I know it ain't flat. Fuck. Like, yo, it ain't flat. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't think it is.
The fuck is we doing, bro? Like, what the fuck is we doing as people?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't
this
know,
shit,
but like it's just
oh,
yeah, and the fucking 5G shit, I don't know, man.
yeah,
It is
like
fucking weird.
remember like when 5G commercials was coming on and stuff like that.
They're gonna nuke us all.
Oh man, they go, dude. It was like the 2K bug happened all over again.
I know
With
it's like
all the fucking Antichrist. And the only thing, you know what I be telling people, the only thing the Antichrist, there's a lot of Antichrist. I'm not the Antichrist, but I'm not a Christian. So like, does that make me an Antichrist? I don't think like that. Does make me an
I mean,
Antichrist.
it can.
But
I mean, I'm
the
not
fuck?
fascist. Does it make me anti-fascist?
Yep. In America,
Yeah,
Antifa.
and that's okay. You know, I mean, I'm fucking anti-fascist. I'm fucking, you know.
That shit crazy. It's like you can't get up out like the world, and then it's us who was born like during the time. I mean, like we was raised up because like we was during the time of that curve when the internet grew and all of that stuff from web TV to like Windows 95, Windows 98, Windows 2000 me, all that shit. And now we here. So we kind of like understand this shit, like because it grew up with us. The kids after us is like the damaged ones, I believe. Like they so damaged by like they they don't notice this shit is a trick or it's a game. Like we can pull out
Yeah.
because the dopamine don't fuck with us like that. Like we don't need likes. We don't need fucking clout.
They don't realize what like life was like
Yeah. I
before
need
all that.
money. I need actual money.
Yeah.
That's like my fans for this show, right? I know a lot. I know a lot of different schemes and tricks that people try to pull and stuff, but I don't pull none. What I do is actually email people. All these people that watch my show, I started out with 10. Started
Mhm.
actually talking to the people. My Google page, it does a lot. You know what I mean? I get most of my business from Google, just straight Google and my
Mhm.
website. But Google hit me up and I actually interact with people. And that's what built me up. That's what like helped me out. So like I try to oh, fuck, I don't know where I was going with that because I'm high. But anyway, yeah, I actually fuck with people, you know what I'm saying? And that's what blew me up. I don't be on no hype man ass like I'm getting big or nothing like that. No, I DJ with my fucking hat on or my head out, you know, my metal monkey head on or off. I got my own thing. I look
Okay.
up to guys like you know what I mean? And like you know the guys, DJ Quest, like a lot of people. And you know, and that's what it is. I just keep it real. You don't need all of that because that don't pay your bills.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that shit don't pay your bills. It don't. It's just like the kids, they rather do it for free. And I'm like, dude, that's all like you gonna be broke doing it that way. And they don't understand that. Like we come from a time to where like shit, we didn't have the internet. Like with our drive, if we had the internet back then, God,
Right? If we had
the fuck?
Yeah, it was so weird. Like I remember using AOL chat rooms
Fuck yeah. You remember that
to
shit?
because I was like um hitting raves. Like I'm traveling from DC to New York and Philly, and like we're like promoting raves and throwing our
Fuck yeah.
own. It was
Fuck
like,
yeah. Fuck
you
yeah.
know, it was still like you had to travel on the streets. You had to like go to all the other raves to hand out the flyers, and
Yeah.
there was no like I mean, there was a little bit of internet then, like in the '90s. We're talking, you know,
Yeah, like
but like the chat rooms,
the chat rooms was the
you go to
shit,
chat
dog.
rooms, you're like,
They were
right,
so good.
yeah.
AOL chat rooms, they were
And
so
then
good, man.
you would meet somebody in New York that you chatted with on AOL online.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just funny. And then you didn't know what they looked like until
Nah, you didn't.
until you met because there's no pictures on this shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't know what they looked
Oh, it
like or
was so
nothing.
crazy.
And it was a couple chicks that had me. I talked to them every day. Like I
Yeah.
checked in with them, man.
Uh-huh.
Like I got on.
You just gotta be like, I wonder what they look like.
Yeah, and that's it.
Oh man.
Now you can see a motherfucker from your phone. You could
Now you just Yeah. I was like, well, what do you even do? Like, how would you get a picture to them?
That's like a lot of these fights and all of this shit. That's
up.
like how they got the media. Like, the reason why I stopped and I really increased and I started doing the morning show Monday through Fridays because, man, I was trying to just look for news and I couldn't find news. All I could see was people with videotapes. I mean, shit they videotape with their phone, and it became news. And I'm like, dude, like, people are doing the news for the news.
Huh.
I mean, seriously, like, everybody who got fucking killed this year and the you know, the George Floyd and the Breonna, all of that stuff, everything that happened doing all of that, it was the news hyping it up, like, to be honest. But at the same time, all of that stuff was just somebody sat there and videotaped that shit. And it's like crazy. I don't want to be that guy in a fight and you videotape it. I'm gonna charge the person who's videotaping me in a fight. You know what I mean? That's just fucking real shit. Like, if I'm getting my ass beat too, man, especially. Like, if I get snuffed and get my ass beat and I see somebody videotaping it talking World Star, I'm gonna try my best to kill that person.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't want to be that guy. We live in a crazy world, man.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Fuck yeah. All right, man. I'm gonna go and wrap it up, man, because I got shit, I got some stuff to do, man. I don't know. I'm trying to enjoy the rest of this evening, man. I had a good day, man, because I've been waiting on this interview. Hey, I really admire you, man. And like when I hit you up, I was like, oh man, but dude, I'm so happy you came through, man. You did a lot. You're doing a lot for this show right now. I needed somebody like you on this show.
Thanks for hitting me up, man. Yeah, appreciate it.
Man, thanks for responding, man. Yeah. But tell them your website, man, and where they can reach you at.
It's www.awmanrecords.com. That's AWMAN records.com. Also DJSuspicion.com. Okay. And all the socials at, DJ Suspicion, IG, Henry DJ Suspicion, Varno, if you want to hit me up on Facebook personally. But I usually see those IG messages and stuff too.
Yeah.
Thanks again, man. Appreciate being on.
Man, it was all good, man. Shoot, just shit. I'm gonna hit you up pretty soon, man. I'm gonna probably in a couple months, man, have you back if I can. Hopefully I can
sounds good.
Go out there. I'm ducking COVID myself, but if I hit Nashville, man, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna link and I'm gonna get it live.
Awesome. Hell yeah.
But I appreciate it, man. And this is episode 137, the Honorable DJ Metal Monkey radio show. Check me out Monday through Friday and do interviews on Sundays and Mondays. Thank you. Holla. All right, bro.
Right on, man.
Yeah. You don't have to hang up yet.